All right, so I'm probably gonna start with upper chest. And I usually like starting off, if I could find a machine that has independent weights where I could lift up this side and then also lift up this side. It helps me pretty much fatigue my muscles at like the same amount. So I usually like starting off isolated. All right, so it's gonna be like my warm up set. I remember mostly lifting heavy. But I like to like warm up with a decent weight before I get straight to heavy. Sometimes I do hold it on the bottom so I can really get my pec to stretch or my chest to stretch. It felt nice. It felt nice, especially like my first chest day in like a week. Felt pretty good. I did hit chest a little bit yesterday, but it was mostly just bench, so nothing like bodybuilding wise. Because I pretty much want to lift more like bodybuilding wise, more than a powerlifting type of thing. Because I feel like I could probably relate a little bit more to the bodybuilding spectrum than the powerlifting. So I feel like bodybuilding, you look more, it's more of an aesthetic type of lane to go. Powerlifting, like you could look like a meatball in bench like 600 pounds, 800 pounds. But that's like not, that's not what I want to look like. Just gonna pump out a couple more. I'm gonna go up some weight. Okay. Wasn't too bad. I typically move up like quarters on this machine, just because it looks nicer. I don't like stacking a 45-pound weight on here and then like a 10 or something. This makes it look a little funny. So I like to stay a little organized sometimes when it comes to weights. I think I did about 3 reps there. I could do another like 4 or 5. And then finish off with one heavy set. Okay. That one felt funny. Wasn't too bad. I actually gotta get another battery for this camera. I feel like it's dying super fast. Probably as well is because there's a lot of heat in this gym, which is probably getting to my camera. So it's probably eating up the battery a little bit. Trying to fight for its life. Might have an overheating warning at some point. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's see what this feels like without the elbow wraps. It felt a little heavy. Okay. Maybe I should use some elbow wraps for this. I've been going on this workout for a while. I think I need to go move around after this for sure. Let's see. Start from the bottom. Try this way. Okay. Only reason I got new wraps is because the old ones kept coming off all the time. It started bothering me. Because I'll be in the middle of a lift and these ones right here would pop off. Probably because I got them like out of like 50, not even 50 uses. I probably got like 1,500 uses out of them in the last year. So I guess it's expected for the Velcro to start wearing out over time so it doesn't hold as long. But see, it's not a good feeling when you try to go for like a new record, a PR, and then your elbow wraps just fly off. See? And see, there goes the wrist wrap coming off. All right, I think that's my sign to stop here.
All right, y'all, it's yours truly, Taz. You can't see my face right now, but it's cool. You can see the silver regime.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's not bad.
If I tend to curse, it's not on purpose. I'm still used to this. I'm not used to this. I mean, I'm still getting new into the groove.
I don't feel bad. My hands in the right position now. See, I like these ones, because I feel like you can go to failure safely. Like, there's like stops right here. So it's like, the probability of you dying is like least than likely, which is a great outcome.
This is a very great machine, though. I've come to really appreciate this machine because it does feel good, man. It feels good. It gets the chest pumping, and you know, I feel like it's an all-around good starter to chest day.
Yeah. See, not for nothing, back in the day, it used to be, it could be a heavy weight, but now we just fly through these now.
As you can see, I try to control the negative as much as possible and then burst up. Obviously, that wasn't a good example, but you know, everybody knows.
W tutorial.
You said what?
W tutorial, man.
W tutorial. I try, man.
It was light, actually. Okay. Wasn't too shabby. Wasn't too shabby. I realized I didn't have my elbows that tucked underneath to really get that upper chest feel. They were kind of like wide. Might just get a couple more reps with my hands in. Or my elbows in just a little bit, excuse me. See, get a couple more out of here. Plant these feet. Oh, that felt a bit heavy. Coming up. That felt a little heavy.
My bench press was 225 for a couple months. And then, you know, we secured these, and then my bench press jumped up by 5 pounds, whole 5. Now I'm at 230, which is lightweight to a cannon like this guy. All right, chat. Honestly, I don't know how many reps I'm gonna get of this, so.
So, you go.
We try to get like 4.
Nice.
Some heavy stuff. Yep. Well, pretty heavy though. And I already hit like chest like an hour before bro came to the gym. So
this is a nice machine for a really good stretch, I would say. And it also hits that lower pec fiber. If you kind of come like this, because a lot of the lower pec or a lower pec fly is kind of like this and like this. It comes down here. So you could try to mimic that with this, right? Where you're gonna kind of lean over for a nice stretch, and you're gonna try to mimic that lower pec fiber activation. Sometimes you could also hit it with the one arm, you know, to get more of a focused exercise. I feel like sometimes I connect better when I do it one arm. I typically open up towards the bottom, so it's not like your arm is using any type of force. When you open up on the bottom, it kind of just puts your chest to activate more than your arm.
I gotta give you much commentary on this one because bro already did. So he's gonna hit my sets. I will say though, you can grip it from the top and then go down, go like this. I just keep my hands open though. That's just me.
So go ahead and move this down. Last set, might as well burn myself out, right? Try to get my shoulder in line with this little center joint point. And I actually like doing it this way too, because you can come further across the chest here. Because when the other bar is in the way, you kind of stop at the halfway point because you meet yourself at halfway. I don't even know where I'm at. Probably like 6. I go up one more time. On some regular burnout stuff. Let's try like 198. Nine was pretty much where I got to. Save some in the tank for this arm. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. All right.
Back again, chat. Yours truly. Whoa, that's heavy, chat. Wowzers, did y'all see this guy? This guy's over here pushing 198. 198, 198 pounds. Let's see if I could do it, chat, at least for one. Yeah, we can. Let's go for another one, chat. That is heavy, chat. That is heavy.
I usually like starting off with this because it actually does make you feel your chest fibers.
We need to get my boy back here mic'd up one day. I'm telling you, he's the true star
I know.
of the group for real.
He just being W spotter right now is really what it is.
W spotter. Now, chat, if you see me struggle a little bit, mind you, my bench press is 230. It's just we barely hit decline. We hit it, just not as much as we hit other variations of chest. So bear with me once again. Light. Head back, don't watch the bar. And that's how we do it, man.
All right, we're just gonna move this a little bit, nothing too crazy. Just see how this moves.
Too easy.
All right, yeah,
See,
I can
chat,
add a little.
this guy's a professional.
I gotta feel that. Balance that real quick.
Nice. Yep.
It wasn't bad. I was really trying to focus on that lower chest fibers. So I kept on adjusting mid-set. I might try to run a couple more.
Always throws you off when you try to adjust mid-set.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens.
Yo, Unc be doing that. I be watching Unc lift and he be like, mid-rep, he be.
Unk definitely does.
I'm getting it up.
Yeah, it's up there. One day we're gonna see Unk, and he's gonna make us do 50 burpees double time and run up the hill.
I'll be damned.
Let me get my my tunes ready. Ain't nothing like a little good JJK at it. Drop in the comments your favorite JJK character, and then we're gonna judge you off that. Chat, you've seen it, chat. That was the struggle. You know, every weight counts. As long as you're in here, putting in the time and the consistency, that's all that matters. Now, when you do get up to the heavier weights, blessed, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. But don't be afraid to hit some low weights and then get strong one day, man. It's not all about the heavy stuff. Don't let the gymflation, the other influencers, like, you know, mess with your mind to make you think like you're not doing that good enough because you're not pushing like 225 on bench or 260. Don't listen to that.